Hi, my name is Bintu and today I'll have the second lecture of HTML programming. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. In the first lecture we saw certain HTML tags. If you haven't seen my first lecture, please visit this link and view that video so that you'll be able to understand this lecture very well. To understand the HTML tags, I have written certain programs for you already. I'll begin with this first program. In this program, I'm going to explain you one attribute with the body tag, that is BG color, that we've already seen that it is for background color and it changes the background color of the body. What it will do, it will display the background color in blue and the text in yellow color. This text will not appear attached to the boundary of the browser. See, from the left margin of the browser window, you want to keep a gap of 40 pixels. The units can be in pixel, can be in inches, can be in centimeters. And from the top edge of the top boundary of the browser, you want the text to appear at the distance of 80 pixels. Let's run it. See, the text is not coming attached to this top of the browser window. And from the left also you can see the gap. This gap is of 40 pixels and from the top it is of 80 pixels. Let me tell you, there are other units also. Beside pixel, there are other units also, like it is mm for millimeters, in for inches. 1 inch is equal to 96 pixels and it is equal to 2.54 centimeters also. Beside these mm and inches and pixels, you can use pt, that is points also, where 1 point is equal to 1 by 72 inch. You can use pc, picas, where 1 pica is equal to 12 points. These are basically the absolute sizes. These pixels and everything is absolute sizes. There's one more unit which is called as m. This m is used preferably because it is in relation to the font size that has been used in the browser. Like for example, when you write 2m, that means 2 times the size of the current font which is used in the browser. This unit is not absolute. It is in relation to the font that is being used currently in the browser. This attribute of left margin and top margin is deprecated. It is not being used. It is not very popular in HTML5, which is the latest version of HTML. Instead of these two attributes, we prefer using styles. Style means CSS styles, cascading style sheets. Here, this is the way. See, beside this background and foreground colors, can you see this? This is style. This is application of CSS styles. Margin dash top is the attribute which is keeping the gap of 80 pixels from the top. From the right, you'll be having the gap of 80 pixels. From the bottom, the text will be at the gap of 10 pixels. From the left, you'll be having the gap of 80 pixels. Let's run this program. Can you see that? From the top, it is 80 pixels. From the right, again, it is 80. From the bottom, it is 10 pixels. And from the left, again, it is 80. This is the style, application of style. You can write it in the separate file or you can merge it in the tag using this style attribute. The rest of the content is same. So we'll prefer using style in the future. Instead of top margin and left margin, it is better to use styles. Here it will show you the usage of heading elements, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 up to heading 6. Let's see the output. See. The heading 1 in the biggest font, heading 2 will be in a bit smaller, heading 3. It is somewhat like your built-in heading styles in MS Word document. Very simple. This program is showing you the application of paragraphs. When you write P, it means the beginning of the new paragraph. This text is the content of the first paragraph. By /P, the paragraph is over. This P means the next paragraph has started. So that means obviously there is an auto break of line here. This will appear on the next line. This paragraph will get over here. Again, the break of line will automatically appear. This is the appearance of the third paragraph. So this program is showing 3 paragraphs. And obviously after the end of the first paragraph, the second paragraph will appear on the fresh line. See this. The text will appear in the yellow color on the blue background. Next program. This is showing you the alignments. You are using align attribute on the 3 paragraphs. One, align is to center means this paragraph will appear at the center of the browser screen. Align is to right means this text will appear right aligned with the browser screen. And this is the default. Align is to left means the text will appear left aligned with the browser screen. Let's run this. First is the center line. This is right line. Can you see? On the right it is align, on the left it is zigzag. And this is the default. Left align, on the right you can find the zigzag text. So this is the alignment. You are applying the align tag with the paragraph attribute. Usually what happens in the browser, when you put a line break, the HTML will not recognize the break of line unless you use the BR tag. Even the spaces that you give between, suppose between the two words you give 3-4 spaces, HTML will again ignore it unless you use certain tag for that, NBSP semicolon, that we'll learn in the next lecture. Even the tabs will be ignored in the HTML program. But if you enclose that text inside the pre tag, this is beginning of pre tag, this is the ending of pre tag. Pre means pre-formatted text. Whatever you write between these two tags will appear in monospace font, one thing. And whatever the layout you have kept one line break here. This is the beginning of the fresh line. So in the output also, this will be on the fresh line only. Though you are not using the break of line tag, you are not using BR tag. Here you can see the tab spaces between the words. On the output also, you will find this gap of the tabs between the words. So when you want the text to appear the way it is written in the editor, you please enclose it between the pre-text. This will appear in the normal font, and this is a break of line. This will appear on the third paragraph. So let's run this. See, it has appeared in monospace font. You can see the tab space here, and here also. This is a break. This has appeared on the fresh line just because here in the editor there is a enter key here. So though you haven't used any BR tag here, this content has appeared on the next line because it is enclosed in the pre tags. You can see the tab space between the words because it is again enclosed in the pre tags. The rest of the text is usual. Let's go on to the next program. See, this center align. This paragraph will appear on the center. This will appear left align. The text will appear in the yellow color on the blue background. It's very simple. See, first text will be center align and the rest is left align. Let's move on to the next program. This program is showing you how to apply the font face. This font face is deprecated in the HTML5. Obviously, CSS style will be applied. This is commented out. Had it been the older version, what the output will appear by this application of this font face tag? Let's see it. This will make the text to appear in Arial font. It will make the text to appear in yellow color, and the size of the paragraph will appear in the 6 pixel size. This slash font means this font tag is over. This is the application of the new font tag. And you want this text to appear in serif font. The color you want to appear is white, and the size of the text you want to appear is in 7 pixel. This text will appear in 6 pixel size. This text will appear in 7 pixel size. This font tag is over. But this is deprecated now, so it is commented out. Instead of this style tag is used, CSS styles, you are using font-family attribute. You are asking this text to appear in Arial font, color yellow. The size has to be 120 pixel of the current font size that is going on. See, application of relative size is more better than absolute sizes. This slash p, this paragraph is over. This new paragraph will appear in the Courier font. The text will appear in white color. And this text will appear in 140% of the current font size going on. Let's run this. See, this has appeared in the size of 120% of the current font size. And this has appeared in the 140% of the current font size. These are the most usually used fonts. Arial, Courier, New. Most of the browsers supports these fonts. Every browser has its own collection of fonts, but these are the fonts which are very common and run in almost all browsers. Arial, Courier, New, Georgia, Impact and all. If you find any problem, you can mail me at bmharwani@yahoo.com. For the HTML programs also you can mail me. Please subscribe my channel and do write comments and let me know if you want a tutorial on any other topic also. And thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day.